we are diving into Lululemon Athletica Incorporated, ticker symbol LULU. Kicking things off here with the quant system, it is currently a strong sell rating on the stock, and we're going to dive into the metrics as to why in just a moment. Jumping over to the Seeking Alpha analysts in aggregate, they have a buy rating on the stock, and that's 29 analysts providing coverage in the last 30 days. Lastly, Wall Street has a hold rating on the stock in aggregate, covered by 34 analysts in the last 90 days. To learn more about how the Seeking Alpha quant system and Seeking Alpha analysts outperform the market, visit the link in the description of this video. Now let's dive into the valuation grade here, which is a C+, and that is due to things such as the EV to EBITDA metric, which is currently tracking at 8.11 compared to the sector at 10.48. And if we look at enterprise value to EBIT, that is 10.01 compared to the sector at 16.44, showing the market giving lower multiple on operating income here. However, the one thing to point out is this PEG ratio, which is 1.76 compared to the sector at 1.73, which is kind of in line. However, the one thing to point out is that it is 16% below its 5-year average at 2.11, showing a few early warning signs here to investors. Jumping over to the growth grade, which is currently a D, we're focusing on the EBITDA growth forward-looking metric here, which is 0.72%. That's even underneath 1 compared to the sector at 4.16 as a discount of 82%. Not a good look there. Jumping into profitability, which is currently an A grade, the net income margin of 16.38% is way above the sector at 4.35% and even above the 5-year average for Lululemon. Looking at momentum, it is currently an F grade, and that's because the 1-year price performance of this stock is down 40%, and even worse to watch is seeing the last 3-month price performance of negative 18.53%. Lastly, bringing it home with the revisions grade, which is currently D+, and that is due to there being 30 down revisions for earnings per share over the last 3 months with 0 up revisions. And then when we look at revenue, well, that's 1 up revision and 27 down revisions. Not seeing a lot of strong market sentiment for this stock right now.
We are not advising you personally concerning the nature, potential, value, or suitability of any particular security. You alone are solely responsible for determining whether any investment, security, or strategy, or any product or service is appropriate or suitable for you based on your investment objectives and personal and financial situation. This presentation is for informational purposes only. Content is presented as of the date published or indicated and may be superseded by future events. It represents my opinions, which may not reflect the views of Seeking Alpha as a whole. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. Seeking Alpha is not a licensed securities dealer, broker, or U.S. investment advisor or investment bank.